Dang, cuz. You drank the whole Oreo thing?
Yeah,
that was supposed
man.
to be the cake.
Oh, my bad.
That's why I had the cookies and whatnot. And what?
Yo.
Hey, yo, what's
Me day, B
Hey,
day.
man, we got to say a
Gritty
special shout out to Mr. Gritty, Mr. Everything, Mr. I wake up earlier than everybody else, Mr. Let's
Early
get
bird
to it,
gets the
Mr.
worm.
The work, Coach
man.
B.
Yo,
Happy
what-
birthday
Thank
to
you,
my
thank you,
man.
man. Thank you,
We
thank you,
we
thank
got
you.
the shirt. We didn't want him
Birthday
to hop out the tech though. That's
Right,
what it was.
right.
He too fresh today,
Fresh
you
in
know.
2000. I got the 2025 tech on.
Sheesh.
If you ain't know, man.
Hey, look, if you really support Coach B, hit that Cash App. We gonna have it in the link.
Word, man.
Drop
Send
a
that.
little 10, drop a little
Send that,
25.
man.
You know
Send
what I'm
that,
saying?
man.
Everything.
So I could get to the party for
Yes,
free.
sir. We really appreciate him. You know what I'm saying? We want to give him his flowers, man. How does it feel?
Man, it feels good, man. I was thinking about having a little throwback party.
Yeah.
You know how we used to party in the 80s and 90s.
No Diddy party. No freak offs.
Yeah, I mean.
None of that.
Nah, I mean.
Civil party.
Wait, what?
Only
I'm taking
civil.
it back, man.
Oh, Lord.
Take that.
I won't
take
be
that.
there. We ain't gonna have no
Take that.
Gritty and Wylie behind the scenes.
that,
You got to
take
pay
that.
for that on the Patreon.
Take that. Yo, man, shout out to Wifey, man. Thank
Early
you for
morning.
making sure I got up this morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Me and her enjoyed the festivities of the Tyson fight last night. We was chilling out, watching oldies but goodies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Love you.
Right.
Thank you. Shout out to everybody who's celebrating my B-Day with me, man. It's called Me Day, Key Day, B-Day. If you know, you know, man.
Gritty Day.
Gritty Day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gritty Day, man.
Come on now.
The work, man. Shout out to all my dudes in college right now getting it in, man.
Woo.
All my dudes in high school getting it in, man.
The gauntlet.
The gauntlet.
Started.
Shout out to the grind session cats down in Miami, SFA, getting it
that
in.
working.
Shout out to my man Lib for getting on that rim like he can. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Shout out to all the dudes that's making moves in their dreams, man. That's a special thing,
You know
man.
what it is.
It's another year for the kid, man. Another year for Gritty, man.
Another
And
365
I'm blessed.
around the world.
like
man.
I told y'all a couple of eps
we
ago, man,
started
I'm
it
blessed,
off
man.
saying that we blessed.
I
You know
am
what I'm
blessed,
saying?
man.
Y'all, we done
You know
been
what I
in
mean?
different studios. We done had different guests on.
I'm blessed.
We done
man.
talked about anything. We
I'm
talked.
blessed.
We still not canceled because of that.
Right. We still need y'all to spread the word, though, man. Continue
Hey,
to
the
share,
Gritty
spread,
challenge
like,
is still live.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
5
spread
you
that,
know,
yo.
5 you don't. So that
Spread
makes
that, yo.
10. And
Sh-
make sure you like, share,
and
subscribe.
Shout out to my man that made it all possible for me last night, man.
Hey.
If you had problems with Netflix, if you had
Hey.
all these problems, man,
Hey,
I know one thing. Any problem I had got resolved because I'm locked into Don P.
Easy
TV.
TV. And guess what? He's a celebrity.
Right, man.
Hey, he giving out signatures now.
Right,
You need
man.
an Easy TV t-shirt.
We had an
'em
incident
up,
recently
right?
just where somebody recognized the recognizable, man, and said,
Come
yo,
on
man,
now. The great.
the great, wait, is this the Don P?
The
Don
Don
P?
P with Easy TV.
Yo, I need to holler at him.
He said,
I be
yo, I
missing
need that
everything.
cable package,
I be
man.
missing everything. I'm spending
I
a
need that
boatload of bread
package.
with
I need that
Spectrum.
package.
Spectrum got me in debt, man. I
Right.
gotta get out, man. I'm trying to have a
Right.
Christmas this year.
I'm trying to
I
tell him.
hooked him up with Don P.
Come on
He
now.
locked in.
Come on now.
He's part of
Saving
the
lives.
Matrix now, man.
Saving money, saving lives, one cable box at a time.
Man. Get rid of the cable box,
Come
man.
on
Now I
now.
don't have all these wires and all of these extra.
We call
Controls.
those fire hazards.
But if you got mad controls in your crib, man,
Sheesh.
it's time to switch it up, man.
Gotta get to that Don
I really
P
go.
with Easy
Hey,
TV.
you really gonna see a commercial out there with me with like 8 controls, and then I throw them all out and I make that call.
Where's Don P?
Trying to lock in, watch everything, man. I watch so much basketball. I be forgetting who's on and who's off. I'm locked in. I was checking out my man LeBron versus Miami last night.
Hey, we gonna get to it.
I had the Tyson fight on.
Hey, we
You know
gonna
what I'm
get to
saying? I was watching cricket over in Africa.
Sheesh.
You know what I mean? It was a big championship over there. I was
Hey.
watching some volleyball. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
I was watching my man's Spider streamed on
Come on
Easy
now.
TV.
Come on now.
You know
Watching
what I'm saying?
Spider on the Easy TV.
I'm
That's
watching
different.
whatever. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
different. That's
I'm watching Penguins for my New Yorkers. You
Hey.
know what I mean?
Hey, I heard that show heating up.
Hard, man. Check it out. The Penguin. Check it out on Don P. Easy
Easy
TV. You can
TV.
you can VOD. If
Hey.
you don't know what VOD means, video on demand.
Hey, They definitely don't know what VOD is. I'll tell you that. They don't know what no DVR.
Yo, man,
I'm
no blessed.
VCR.
It's a beautiful morning, man. I'm excited about life, man.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, I got the fresh 2005 tech on.
Man.
2025 tech on.
Hey, at least
I'm making the books look fresh.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here, man.
Hey, at least you don't got to go out there and box somebody at your youthful age.
Right, man. Yo, man. Shout out to Mike Tyson, the Brooklyn finest, man.
Got a bag, but we all knew it. I told everybody don't bet on this fight because it's going to be scripted.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, you can't script being 58 though.
No, you can't script. You can't script those workouts. I think part of the whole thing with boxing is just watching cats work out. Yeah. Watching cats hit the body bag. Yeah. The build up. The hype.
Now they did a great rollout. The rollout was amazing with Netflix, all of these other different types.
It was at Jerry's Playhouse, so it was wild.
Hey, they said they had the curtains.
100,000 people in there.
They said they had the curtains down for the fight, but they didn't have the curtains down for a 4:00 game. And players can't see.
Right. When they missed the field goal. Come on, man.
Crazy.
But my man Jerry, you heard what Jerry said, man. They know which way they want. They know which way they go.
He said, well, let's just tear it all down.
Right.
Let's tear it all down.
Start all over.
Start it all over. Build another one.
Man, Jake Paul was impressive last night. I thought it was hilarious that
he's a fighter.
He drove out there and had a cage with a pigeon in it.
I think
for all the cats that don't know, Tyson love the pigeons.
Yeah.
And for all the cats that don't know, he has a biting fixation.
Hey, I see one meme. He had him up on it. He said, I know that CTE was talking to him like the Green Goblin. Bite him. Bite him.
Right. So I thought it was hilarious. He didn't bite his ear off. He was biting his gloves all night.
Yeah,
in the middle of the fight,
biting the gloves. They was like, "Yo, what is he doing?"
In the middle of the fight, he was biting gloves.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? It's better the gloves than the ear. Because if he would have bit his ear off.
Nah, but I mean, at 58, 60, man, you start having biting fixations.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He might have got there.
Right. I wonder if he be biting the pigeons. Tyson, stop biting them pigeons.
Stop biting pigeons, man. Hey, but look, the other thing is, too, is like, you know, it went the full 8.
Which is a beautiful thing.
I think that's the bigger thing. Like, it's no losers, really. I mean, we lost as viewers because I guess we wanted something that we was imagining. We
wanted the throwback Mike.
We wanted the throwback Mike at 58 to knock out the trash talking white boy, I guess.
Right.
At the end of the day,
because most boxing like fans are in their late 30s. Yeah, the real ones.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They like this guy.
So they wanted to see one more time the greatness of the vicious. Of the ferocious.
Don't say vicious, because the last time he said vicious victory, all you see was cheeks. I said, what is he doing? This man in the straight cheeks. Yo, this man is a wild fella, dog.
Nah, but you know what? In the 80s, we would have said that he was crazy.
Yeah.
2025, after Suge and Diddy and all the crazy cats in Hollywood going.
I guess.
Like,
I mean,
I'm okay with him biting pigeons and biting ears.
I guess.
Like, when you look at the history
cheeks,
of craziness.
We can't have the cheeks on live TV.
Hey,
that's like an old head at LA Fitness, man. You walking by, you just try to get the... Why they got these old heads at LA Fitness just cheeks out,
The one thing we know is Tyson definitely was at some Diddy parties.
Oh, no, for
fact.
But I don't think anybody was touching him because he would have...
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you know what I mean?
But he was taking what he wanted?
Yeah, take that.
You better not come up on no list, Tyson. That's not gonna be the only beatings you get.
Come out and play. You think I started listening and saying to all these little sayings?
You said, I'm not entertaining it.
Like now, when you go back, I promise you, when you go back and just, I actually went back.
You said you did your research.
Listen to a bunch of old stuff and just started listening.
Lord.
And I'd be like, yo.
Yeah, those were called innuendos.
Niggas was really saying some real freaky shit.
Yeah, they were saying some innuendos.
Like
those double entendres.
Right, like really
they were some freaky entendres.
You really catching some freakiness.
Some
freakiness from these cats in the 80s.
They was real freaks.
The 80s and 90s,
that's the real freaks. If you was born in the 80s, You was born out of a freaky generation.
Freaky generation.
No cap.
You might be a spawn of the Diddy party.
Oh Lord.
Think about how many
Diddy
babies.
spawn?
Right. Just about how many freak off babies there is.
Yo, there might be a billion of them. There might be a billion of them.
Yo, man.
Just unclaimed Diddy babies.
Right. Yo, Tyson, you're a GOAT. You're a legend.
Hey, yeah. Clap it up for Tyson getting in that ring.
But when he came out the locker room and walked down that ring,
you saw his age?
Man, I was scared.
He said them legs started.
Yeah, because I saw that knee he had the sleeve on the knee. Like if you know about boxing, you know it starts from the ground up. And he had that Brett Favre copper fit knee.
Hey,
Jerry Rice
trying to make some more bread.
Right.
Trying to make some more bread.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't have been able to make it all 8 rounds without the copper fit.
Right. He came out there, no extra, just no extra guys.
Yeah, man.
Just straight Mike Tyson.
Yeah, man.
The name would be
Iron Mike.
The name would be held in greatness and allure for generations to come.
Does he have to
fight
one more?
Stop it, Mike. I don't want to see it no more.
He ends his illustrious career.
I don't want to see it no more. He better off making Mike Tyson punch out 5 for P5. I'd rather him do that.
He should.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you holler at me, Mike.
Or the P5.
I just plugged you for the P5.
Hey, look, there you
Mike
go.
Mike Tyson punch out.
There you go. Come on.
For the P5. Holler at me.
Come on
Let's
now.
put it together. Hey. I'll be Glass Joe.
Hey, the other 2 fights was good too. You know, you had the Barrios and Marios.
It was a lot of swinging. It was a lot of punches.
And then the 2 shorties.
It was going crazy.
Somebody
got CTE.
Both of them do.
Yeah.
Both of them do.
You know.
But the girl went to Twitter immediately, was like, I threw 107 more punches.
And took an
L. And she got a point deducted, and I lost. Which I feel her. She was throwing them. But both of them was throwing them. So I'm like, I mean.
I just be thinking about, you know, I had a conversation the other day. I was talking to some boxing dudes, and we ended up talking about one of the greatest fighters ever that had the bars to go with him,
right?
The great Muhammad Ali, and I was just like, man, what a life,
right?
You know, I don't think there was anybody who talked or flowed or had more showmanship, and then to end up the last 10 years of your life on mute. Like, that just had to be like, I wonder if he still heard himself talking, though.
No, he was talking in his head, probably.
You know what I'm saying? But just to know, like, he talked so much that the crime for all that talking was you're not gonna be able to talk.
You ever watch the movie, It's Like a Million Words with Eddie Murphy, where he got like...
Yeah.
He gets to his last words, he start trying to write.
Starts trying to write.
And he's like, I can't say nothing.
Yo, man, that CTE is for real.
That CTE is real.
The damage they get on that skull.
Yeah.
Just watching them chicks throw all them punches.
And
like
he wasn't getting hit like that. You see what they look like after the fight. Them after the fight pics was I'm like, the face cannot look like that.
Nah.
That looks insane. Like earlobe busted open, blood vessel on the forehead, eyes leaking. I'm like, that y'all do that for fun?
They do that for that big check. It gotta be.
It can't be that super big at that stage.
Netflix threw him a bag.
It had to be just probably like an M for the minor fights.
Right. An M might be triple the bag they've ever gotten. You know what I'm saying?
Boxing, yeah. But they chose the box. I would have played tennis. You see these bags that they get? I looked up Serena Williams' career earnings just from winning.
Oh,
no endorsements.
Bag.
It's almost 100 M's.
Right.
Just winning.
Bag with no contact.
No contact. Just running around in an elegant sport. Just
boxing is ferocious, but it's a gladiator sport. It started before, it was the first thing man did was fight.
I guess it's the adrenaline.
It's the adrenaline.
That rush for the kill.
It's the build up of the scar tissue of the
Right.
You practice getting punched.
Right. So it gets more callous.
Right. But that CTE behind it is vicious.
I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying? Because with this Don P Easy TV, I'm catching a lot of these Aaron Hernandez episode in his little TV show series.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, he has CTE bad.
He has walking CTE.
Right. They would say, like, you get CTE, like, build up from dudes just smacking your helmet after a good play.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I be paying attention to that now.
That's what I'm trying to say about Tua.
And go to smack it, and that's all, like, that skull just being...
That's what I'm trying to say about Tua. You see him get hit again.
He just got hit again?
It was either he threw a pick or something. He tried to go slide and hit somebody and knee went into his helmet.
He done again?
I don't know if he done, but he gotta be.
They dragged him off the field?
Nah, he got shook up a little bit. They took him to the sideline. He came back in, whatever.
Man, that nigga brain is on scrambled eggs.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
He got scrambled eggs in there.
They gonna have to see, man. I see something on Twitter the other day. There was like the amount of science advancements from looking at AB's brain and his CTE is about to be astronomical. Because this man AB be tweaking.
Oh yeah.
The CTE ESPN on Twitter. Yeah, you gotta check it out. It's crazy.
CTE, man, be careful out there. It's cracking that head.
Yeah, man.
You use your brain, man. Don't scramble it.
Don't scramble it, man. Yo, hey, but look, man.
Shout out to Tyson, man.
Shout out to Tyson. Shout out to Paul. Get your coin.
Go to the farm and get right.
Get that
Tyson. Get that Tyson product is hitting. Tyson got product, man.
Anyways, hey, this in-season tournament going crazy.
I know, man. It's the greatest thing ever.
I get it. But I don't know, bro. I don't like the whole they go somebody in front of them and they go hoop hard.
Nah,
but that's what's happening.
I like them changing the court.
I mean, I love that. I like the theatrics.
I like the fact that it turns up the beginning of the year.
I like the fact that they score until the buzzer, so they might be up 40.
Right, because it scored.
They said they need 45.
We're talking right now about the in-season tournament the NBA put together last year. The Lakers won the first inaugural championship. What up?
And then lost in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, they did. But you see what they did to D-Lo. Come off the bench, yo.
Hey.
So, shout out to the Lakers.
Yeah.
They got that W last night.
Hey,
LeBron
man.
with the triple-double, 4 straight.
But you see everybody, De'Aaron Fox had 60 in a loss. Wemby had 50. AD had 40.
They going crazy out here right now.
Cam and Porter, too. We was talking about you.
They
both have 43 and 42.
Yeah,
I'm like,
they going crazy.
Yo,
the league. I don't know.
What? Yeah.
These dudes.
What do you do?
Some of these dudes, the ball is just like got a magnet, and it just goes through the rim every time they throw it up.
It's a talent.
It's a super talent. It's a superpower.
But you got to look at how slow the game got to be for guys like Wemby and AD. Like,
yo, I saw Wemby. They played the Lakers last night, so I got a good. Like, just kind of slowed down and watched this second-year player. This 20-year-old dude that's 7'5".
Yeah.
Yo, the kid is amazing.
No, he's the greatest player I've ever seen.
No glaze.
I can't even lie. Because 8 for 6 from the 3-point line, that's 7-4. I seen him hit an in-and-out step.
He a glitch player.
Pump. You don't have to do all that. Just go to the paint.
My grandson is on the P5. And he creating players and going to the rec in the park and all that.
Yeah, 75.
And he popped out. I walked by the screen the other day, and I walked in, and I'm like, dang, everybody Wemby now.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of Wembys.
That's the advantage.
Niggas is 7'8" at the park,
shooting threes from half court.
I think niggas show up at the rec 7'8".
That ain't even realistic.
You know what I mean? No, but it's crazy because right now, man, we started the season SIAA,
right?
SFA. Right. I'm seeing it live and up front. The talent is crazy. These kids are I mean, the thing is that this league is full of imports.
Yeah.
It's a lot of I-20 international kids. So you get the, I mean.
They saw that real 7 foot.
Them birth certificates, as long as they say what they say.
I am 12.
Yeah. I'm 12, receding the hairline.
Beard.
Gray in the beard. You know what
Mature muscles.
You know what I mean?
Swolled up and they 12.
I mean, I don't care. Handle your business.
Yeah, but they got out there.
These cats is coming over.
They said that's really
playing high school ball at 28.
Max Preps be capping. That's actually 7 foot right there.
Right.
I thought
I'm seeing these legit 6'8", 6'9", 7 foot kids from the Congo.
So that's 6'5" and that's 7 foot.
Right, right.
But yeah, that's crazy.
With aspirations of making it to the NBA. Basketball is unbelievable right now. We just saw these local kids, DME versus West Oaks. We got guys dropping 40s, 45. Shout out to Wylie from West Oaks with going crazy. Yeah. He was shaking them up. Shout out to Mikel Brown Jr. going crazy.
You know what I mean? Stupid.
Hillsborough County High School basketball, I think, started yesterday or this weekend.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of, we got a lot of hoop talk, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a lot of beautiful basketball going on. The NBA got so many stars right now.
I'm just like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, who is the favorite for the MVP? Because it was KD, maybe he gets hurt.
Yeah, nah, it's not Durant right now.
I mean, it could be AD because every time he plays, he's having 40 and 12,
right,
40
AD,
and 13.
No, AD coming off the Olympics, I can say this is the greatest basketball stretch I've ever seen.
But you always know there's that asterisk.
And he finds a way to get poked in the eye or get
it's gonna happen
slip in the shower. So he'll miss 35 games.
Did you see? And this is why you got to work on your free throws, youngins. 19-year-old Ryan Holland at the line to win the game. Giannis has 50. Hey, that stadium noise. Stadium noise be different.
It's tough. It's tough.
But that first one was super short.
Right. Well, if you ever played the P5, NBA 2K on the road, especially if you play Hall of Fame mode, things get a little shaky, man. So if you ain't confident, man, but that's why
both of them.
Yeah, but that's why I encourage kids to do the fundamentals, man.
Work on the free throws.
Work on the simple,
and then they end up losing. And Giannis has 59.
50. It's been a lot of 50 and 40 balls right now.
Cat had what 47 or something like that.
It's only been the first 10, 12 games. You still got the surprise of the league, Cleveland Cavaliers. Shout out to Cleveland.
They
got.
I was watching they film. They really get into it.
Right, I play with them on the P5. That's my new team. Holla at me, NYC.
But they got some guys.
_777 if you want to get to it.
I didn't realize they had Gorgie Jang on their team.
They got guys, man. They got Garland though. Garland and Mitchell. I thought the backcourt would be too small. I thought they would have problems defending. They shored that up by getting Allen and Mobley in behind them.
Yeah.
And them dudes can score. They can.
You got Karis LeVert off the bench.
Right. So if they get them one more solid, they could really make a run.
I mean, they making a run right now. They're 14-0.
Right, but you gotta, it's the beginning. Holla at me when they, 25-0.
Well, if they're 25-0, they broke the Warriors record. So, I mean, if they do that.
Right, because, hey, shout out to the Warriors.
The Warriors doing their thing.
Yeah. I didn't know if this team could.
You see Curry saying, come on now.
Right, in the West can make this kind of noise, but, hey.
Hey, they go get up for some money.
Right, hey. But they playing good basketball, period. They sharing it, moving it. You got Buddy hitting off the bench.
Who won the trade? Or who won the signing? Did the Warriors letting Clay go win?
I think if there was ever a good thing for both teams, I think right then we watching it. Because Milton and Harold kind of fill that void of an older Clay.
Yeah.
Because Clay was going to be able to still shoot, but one of Clay's greatest things was he could guard.
Yeah, he could guard, but his mobility's down. He tore his ACL and Achilles.
So, he started getting abused
with the Mavs, and that's low-key the problem with the Mavs, though. They don't really have no defense. You see, Luka was ball watching, game over.
But that's Luka. Luka's gonna be all right, man. But I think they a playoff team, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't think they could get back to the finals and nothing like that.
But they got Clay on that catch and shoot or one dribble, one jab.
Yeah, it's butter. But it's all heightened. I love the fact that everybody's energy is up because you got to remember, half the league need that money.
No,
some of them dudes look forward to that money, that extra change. What is it, like 500,000?
I think it's 500,000
for if you win for every player. So I mean, I'll take that, especially if you like little Bronny James at the end of the bench.
He gonna get it too.
Yeah,
you let him get a check.
You see him? He's still at the end of the bench. He got his G League assignments, but he show up for.
They say he's only playing home G League games.
Right, he's doing. They got to play.
No away.
Nah, he got to stay pops.
He got to be what is he? The valet?
Nah, he's probably his dad.
He's carrying the luggage.
They part 2.
But I mean, what is he doing all day?
You don't see his celebrations? He just doing this. No. He got moves. He up there like.
Go, Bron. Go, Lago. Yeah.
Nah, it's more like go, Dad. It's your birthday. Go, Dad. Nah, but at the end of the day, man, the in-season tournament, It's been,
It's
I think,
jumping.
has taken the league to a new level.
Jumping.
I look forward to those games. I mean, like I said, if I had anything last year to celebrate for the Lakers, we won the first
IST,
one.
y'all did get a chip last year.
We won the first one. They can never take it away from us.
Yeah.
When the history books go back
and
say
y'all
who won the first
team.
one.
Y'all the first team that was a play-in team that made it to the second round of the playoffs,
right,
something like that.
Yeah, we was in there.
Y'all got all these
solid this year.
Y'all got all these makeup rules and stipulations and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's cool though. After 5, 10, 15, 20 years, it'll be the norm. So I guess.
Shout out to LeBron. You in the league 22 years. And you can still find ways to break records.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Breaking his fourth
consecutive triple doubles.
And the way that he's going about them, I think he could triple double every game.
He could.
Because if you don't notice, he is the point guard.
I mean, he has to be. D'Lo is not cutting it.
Yeah, no. Well, he's always been the point guard for every team he's played.
But hey, let him know he gonna get traded. He gonna ball out though.
Right.
Tell him he gonna get traded around that trade deadline.
Yeah. And
let him know that.
But I like D'Lo coming off the bench. Like I told you, I think in one episode, he be looking for his shot too much in that first group. Think about it. It was him looking for his shot and AR looking for their shot in the first group
with AD and Braun
out there, and Rui. You got to go. What, Rui hurt?
Everybody hurt.
Because I see my man Cam Reddish is starting.
Everybody
and Connect
hurt.
was starting.
Everybody hurt.
But I like that lineup. I like Connect. I
mean, that's JJ. He coaching.
Yeah, I like Connect.
Got something cooking up.
I like Connect 4 out there.
He got the philosophies.
Right. Yeah, he definitely got the philosophy. And I think he really really hammering it down. Get the ball to AD. Let's play through AD.
Yeah.
In and out with AD.
I mean, he got that relationship with Braun, so he can sit there and say, hey, Braun, look, you're in year 22. Do you want to keep doing this, or do you want to give it to the young guy?
Right. I
He's
think he
say,
said
well, I still got that motor.
I think he said something about not playing till the wheels fall off. He got 1 or 2 more years.
Yeah.
And I think that's, we hate to see our legends stop.
I mean, we saw it last night.
Because
Tyson,
it's
legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, when Mike came out round 2 or 3, man, I went to
you almost shed a tear.
I was trying to call the corner,
yo, throw the towel. You was about to. I don't want to see Mike like that.
I ain't like the
legs.
I
remember him in his prime.
All the memes and all the jokes behind this is gonna be crazy.
Parties.
I can see all the memes and jokes behind this. It's gonna be crazy.
No. They
got to do an AARP commercial.
Oh man, they said it was. They said it was an elderly abuse.
Yeah, I never seen a dude age in front of me.
Hey,
literally first round, the 4th round, he went from, oh man, to get that old man out of there.
Get that elderly man out the street.
Somebody stop this.
Get that elderly man out the street.
I don't want to see Tyson get hurt.
Put him in that old home.
I don't want his CTE to activate.
Yeah, no, because he might have got one today.
Because smoking all that Tyson, that helps the CTE kind of slow the process of it taking over the brain.
That Tyson,
scientifically proven.
Hey,
Zaza.
Hey, look,
helps the brain.
You got Happy Birthday, Coach B. You got Dr. Coach B. You got
yes, sir.
Botanist Coach B.
AI Coach B.
Freak off, Coach B.
Freak off, Coach B. Holla at me.
Hey, man.
The party's going down.
Hey.
Don't bring no baby
All
oil.
I know is that them in-season tournament courts is smacking this year.
No baby oil.
No baby oil.
Lotion.
No baby lotion either. No freak offs at all. Them in-season tournament courts is smacking though.
I know. I love that little I
got the chance to be on one of them. There is a difference though. There's a difference between the in-season tournament court and the regular court.
Right.
When I got a chance to be on the court when I was down with the Heat in the Kaseya Center, it was it's got a little bit more give
to it.
It's got a little bit more give.
Oh, them wood floors definitely is beautiful.
Yeah, we played that mob
right. The wood floors was
when we played that IMGC. G-Lo get up for that. Shout out G-Lo, man.
Shout out G-Lo, man.
Getting at that rim, working
SFA,
hard,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Getting on that rim, man.
Hey, man.
Check it out. Man, shout out to all of these little ballers. They hooping.
Yeah.
They really hooping, man. Basketball.
It's crazy to see some like the next day. You like, when did he start doing that?
Right. This basketball thing is taking off, man. Everybody's getting it in.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean? Shout out to all the coastal teams.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of good things with those guys. We got our national team down south right now. They got the Boca Classic, and then they got the grind session.
Getting to work.
So it's a lot of hoops going on right now, man. Your local Hillsborough County basketball team is playing either this weekend or early next week.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Tap in.
It's a lot of good basketball in this town. You know what it is. Gritty B-Day.
Hey, man.
You already know.
Your man's.
You already know.
Your man's Kaya Anthony. How does that look? I just want to say, clap it up for the Anthony family.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
We're talking about
you get Mello
and his son.
You get Mello, what? He retired on the podcast.
Right,
and now your son with his mom and you and the podcast, you get to commit to Syracuse, his alma mater, on
shout outs to the
pod. Cuse. Clap it up for them.
Shout out to the Cuse. I spent a good couple of years up there, man, so I know what it is.
It's lit.
Nice little town. Yeah, it's a party. It's a college city.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. Hey. It's beautiful when basketball is popping up there.
Hey, look, everybody want to say how great a father Broad is. We need to start giving respect to Mello, man.
Shout out to Mello, man.
Because Mello was in the gym with Cayenne working on that. It's when he was like 4 years old.
I had a lot of kids run into Cayenne on various tournaments when they were in middle school and early high school, maybe his freshman year. It was a lot of people coming back, oh, he ain't all that, blah, blah, blah. I kept saying, just wait. His father is Carmelo. No, it's like not an NBA player.
Carmelo.
His father is Carmelo.
Can get a shot in a phone booth.
Anthony.
Can get open in a phone booth.
And, you just don't realize how quick these generations change.
Yeah, no, facts.
Like, there's a lot of kids that didn't really, like these kids that are 18 now, didn't really get to see Mello
work
in his prime. Like Syracuse, Denver Mello.
I still use Denver Mello on 2K. Denver Mello on 2K or Blacktop.
When you talk about the ability
with
to
the braids,
score, when you talk about the ability to score the ball,
he was on that rim. Yeah. Young Mello was on that.
Yeah, that's something even totally different.
He was on that rim.
When you talk about one dribble pull up, post pull up. When you talk about catch and shoot, rip it.
No dribble.
No dribble, jab, pull up.
Jab, body bump.
Come on, man. One of the greatest scorers this world has ever seen.
But he said something
check
great.
The Olympics.
He said something great, though. He said, because, they were asking if there was pressure for him to go to Syracuse and everything like that. He said, Mello said he didn't put no pressure on Cayenne. He said this isn't about Mello being at Syracuse. He said 15 is up in the rafters. You got a chance to be able to, do something even greater. You got a new fan base and never even seen me play like you talking about.
Right.
So now all they get to do is watch Cayenne play. They don't have to compare Mello and Cayenne or anything like that. Now he gets to, chance to pave his way, and I think that's really nice. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's a 2-year player maybe at the college level.
Right.
And then he's not going to the league to sit next to his daddy.
No.
He's going into the league to play.
He has to. He's got a bag. He's got a biggie bag.
And he got a no dribble bag.
He's got a Jimmy.
Right, he's strapped like my man Willie.
Burner.
Like my man Willie be showing y'all that burner. He got the burner on the hip.
You see the comments though? We do not condone all of this violence.
Right, we do not condone the brandishing of guns.
Hey, mom had to get up in there and say, "Yo, this is a good kid.
Right,
make sure that y'all stay off of my son."
Yeah, just celebrate. Just celebration.
Most of the celebrations be guns or arrows or something.
I remember when my man Spider started that whole FaceTime joint.
That joint was hard.
Crazy.
That joint was hard.
That was hard.
Spider started a lot of stuff in the city.
Yeah, shout out to Spider.
That's group leader.
Right, group leader. Shout out to Spidey.
But nah, man, hey, look, he said he was going to commit to USC on the spot because he said it was a movie. He said, yo, it's the honeys out there.
Right,
it's
the bunnies. It's LA.
You know what I'm saying? But look, they said he was going to be committed to the Bloods and the Crips if you went there.
Right, slow down,
because there'd be some members on that.
It'd be crazy.
He said it's athletes, but it's also members right down the street.
Right, but I think Syracuse is a good look.
No, for sure.
They going to throw him a bag.
No. Big bag.
biggie bag.
They gonna give him a mellow bag.
Right. Baconated fries.
And the frosty.
Right. Upgrade on the drink.
Large.
Right. Pomegranate, blueberry.
Y'all be tweaking over that pomegranate.
Yo, man, that go crazy. Shout out to my man Jarvie.
I can't have no wedgies. That joint mess up the IBS score.
Right. Yeah. But being up north, you know what I mean? Not too far from New York City.
Right.
About 5, 6, 7 hour drive up the road. You know what I'm
saying? 45-minute flight. Mom says she can catch all the games.
Right, catch all the games. The Syracuse atmosphere is phenomenal.
Yeah.
They got a $50,000 seater.
Right.
So they got, the city gonna love them.
Right.
The kid, the student body's
and
gonna
he got his
adore
own
him.
swag about him. So he come in there, he got a little bit of,
Yeah, because he kind of been in that spotlight his whole life.
Right.
So it's like, and now he can hoop. So just imagine if you in the spotlight and you can't hoop.
I mean, I see a lot of them.
Right. So now, we watched him go from not being he wasn't a top 100 middle schooler.
No.
That's why I be telling these cats
but what he was doing in middle school was working on that
working on
stuff
his game.
That Melo was talking about.
Right.
One jab, jump shot.
Right.
He might have only did it 3 or 4 times.
So it's okay if you're not a middle school superstar. There's still an avenue for you to make it.
Most of the middle school superstars, when it comes to college, we trying to figure out who that guy is.
Right.
We not sitting there saying, "Oh, that's who's been hooping for 10 years."
Right.
Right.
So, shout out to the Anthony family. Like I said, Carmelo
facts.
Anthony gets slept on as one of those dads that's been a part of.
But he's
part of his son's process.
Top 5 dad.
Yeah,
ever.
he's a super dad,
super duper dad. But hey, look, we running the ones. We going white role players. Peyton Pritchard versus TJ McConnell. Because this is the thing. A lot of people don't understand. We was talking about it the other day. We need one of them white boy shooters.
Right.
You don't know. Look, it could change a whole program. With that one guy that sits in that corner and don't miss.
To be honest with you, I like both of them guys for what they do for their teams.
I'm trying to say.
You got to, most championship teams have one of those type of guys on them.
Either a TJ McConnell or a Peyton Pritchard.
For me, I grew up with the Derek Fisher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or Byron
Scott?
Byron Scott.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? In the 80s and early 90s. So there's always that guy who's not the superstar, but is a major piece.
He know all the plays.
Right.
He ain't gonna have no miscues.
My choice would be Pritchard right now. I went into his story a little bit last year because I wanted to know, how did I remember him
hoop, though.
But I remember him at Oregon.
He was hooping.
And then I said, okay, this kid got drafted. But it's so many other guards that I thought was maybe a little better than him.
Right.
But I checked his background. His work ethic is tremendous. His philosophy of the work is tremendous.
And he loves the kids.
And he loves the kids. His game plan, I like it because it not only gets him better, but he keep his homies with a little change in their pocket.
Right.
The way he go about it.
Right.
So, and McConnell's not a bad, he's good.
Look, my pick, I'm not going to lie. Is McConnell because he does so much stuff off the stat sheet.
Right.
He
do.
Like the hustle and the IQ. He's one of them guys that he can change the momentum of the game by understanding the momentum of the game. All right, this guy is making these shots. Let me go play defense on this guy and take away his right hand. And so now we can go on the run. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Or screen assist. Okay, I know that this guy is being late off of this screen, so let me set this screen so this guy can come off of this.
No, that's real. And I think that's big time the way that's done.
Yeah,
like the details of the game and the level. Like when Tyrese Hollenberg got hurt, and I think of the playoffs, he stepped in and he was solid.
20. It was efficient. 20 points, 5 rebounds,
scoring when
7
needed,
assists,
defense,
plus
locking
minus
up, and he had to guard Brunson.
Charts. Plus minus is always positive.
You need you a glue. We call them glue guys.
Right.
The glue guy could normally turn into the white guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But he can still shoot.
You need some white boys on your team.
But he also got the fundamental footwork, step through.
Right. He got the whole back. They both got a light
he one of them guys. He one of them guys that
show up to the YMCA.
He played D2.
Right. And he like
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He hit you with one of the
step through. Lay.
And it looked calm too.
Right.
He jogged back on defense.
Man, when you build your team,
Get a couple white boys on that team.
Get a couple of white boys, man.
Get a couple white boys on that team.
You know, they normally have good attitudes. They're good team players.
Right, but I got McConnell. I don't know now. I mean, Peyton Pritchard. Look, maybe I'm a Boston hater, so
I got Peyton.
I mean, he can hit every buzzer beater from half court. I don't know how he do. Like he lead the league.
He work on it.
But what, you just give him the ball, he gonna make it? He like 70% from that.
They know who to get the ball to. You see, they starting in the G League, like at a certain point in the game, they don't count that as a shot anymore.
Yeah, I seen that. I mean,
I like it because
it encourages more.
Well, no, it encourages more attempts, but it also don't hurt your stats.
But we not trying to play for the stats. We playing for the love of the game.
The stats.
The stats gonna get you the bag. I understand.
Hey, we're gonna start gritty picks soon. Gritty picks.
We could go through a couple of them right now.
Right. Gritty picks in conjunction with prize picks.
In conjunction with prize picks.
Yeah, I'm saying holla us prize pick. We can use some sponsorships.
Shoot, I don't even know if I got prize pick download. I got the Hard Rock. You know what I mean? We got gritty picks, so holla at me. We gonna do it next time.
Week,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, next week we got gritty picks.
Send in your picks though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We gonna try to get some analysts on there.
We gonna have parlays.
We gonna have some analysts, some real deal gambling addicts.
Right. We'll have gritty picks. Yeah. I'm gonna help you make this money.
Yeah,
help you get this bag.
Hey, and if you don't make it, don't blame Gritty.
Right. Don't. I'm just. Hey, it's all suggestions.
All suggestions. But holla at me if you win. I'll put the cash app on if you want to throw me some change. Yeah, man. Hey, look, the culture, bro. This probably gonna hurt your heart a little bit more than me because you know I'm a little younger. But Denzel said he's retired. He said he's doing his last 5 with Black Studios, and then he's done. Man, no more Denzel. How's that? A world without Denzel?
It's like a world without your superheroes. And I'll never forget when I was younger and I was around the OGs because I was with I always was with the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Some OGs. Right. And they was just like showing like admiration and sadness about their champions retiring and dying and leaving their sport. And at the time I didn't understand like those emotions. Right. Like I didn't understand them. I was watching the OGs. Right. When Muhammad Ali stopped fighting or when one of the greats stopped playing, the Magic with the AIDS or, you know, just watching the OGs respond to their greatness not being great on the screen no more. Right. And I was like, what y'all bugging out for? Now that it's happening to my generation, it is
you got to see Mike Tyson saddest thing. Pieced up. Now you got to have Denzel.
It's the saddest emotion. We've had Suge locked up, Diddy locked up.
I mean, we're not sad about Diddy getting locked up, but
take that.
But yeah, now you got Denzel retiring. It's like, man, because it's like I think every great movie has a dominant figure like Denzel. Man. Like, we're not talking about good 8 out of 10. I'm talking about 10 out of 10 Oscar nominations. It's got a Denzel in it.
Man, if you don't know, you're going to learn today. Like, there's so many one-liners with Denzel.
I'm trying to tell you.
But, you know, I'm
putting cases on all you.
Right. King Kong don't got nothing on me.
King Kong don't got nothing on me.
They said that was unscripted. And that's the thing. All his joints that he had was unscripted. I'm like, how you coming up in that joint like that with all the gang members? They was low key actually scared. They thought he was crashing out for real.
You try to go home?
All right.
Yo, it's just, I mean, I got my head, you know, I got so many memories from when he did the Civil War joint he did way back in the day with them guys, all the way to Training Day, all the way. I'm waiting to see the Gladiator 2. I mean, when you talk about
I hope that's
Denzel,
not one of them. If that joint is trash and that's one of them, and we just gotta waste one of the 5.
When I look back at my archives, it might have been one or two Denzel movies I left the screen like,
Well, it wasn't a Denzel movie then. It was somebody else featuring Denzel.
Right, like he got to go out with a couple of joints with Spike Lee. Like he got like there was a point for
make that happen.
Right, there was a point where you knew when them two was doing it, it was gonna be great, epic.
Right,
epic.
You
know what I'm saying? Like I remember when everybody said dang, he can't play Malcolm X. He too dark.
Nah, that was amazing.
He too dark to play Malcolm X. Word merch on everything. After you watch Malcolm X, the movie, you was like, yo, that was Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even see Denzel.
That
was one of the greatest performances.
Some people don't even know what Malcolm X looked like. They think Malcolm X is Denzel.
Yeah. I forgot how dark, light, whatever.
You knew that was Malcolm.
That was him.
That's Malcolm.
That was Malcolm.
That's the X right there.
Like all these renditions, they try to get the high yellow nigga to do it, but I'm like, Malcolm did it. Dark skinned nigga got it done. He was light skinned.
Nah, facts.
How'd he turn light skinned?
I don't know.
Yo, Spike Lee is a genius.
He's a genius.
I forgot how light skinned Malcolm X was.
I didn't even know he was that. Look, he was in black and white when I seen him. He was in black and white when I seen him.
I'll never forget, man. Denzel can't play Malcolm. He's too dark.
Hey.
Man, but hey, that's a little bit of makeup.
Right.
That nigga was light skinned.
Right. They made him look old when he was 25.
Right.
They made him look young when he was 50.
One of the greatest movies.
Top three.
Ever.
Top three. Give me top three.
Malcolm.
Yep. You go through
Training Day.
Yep. Ooh, that is where it get rough.
And The Preacher's Wife.
Ooh. That's a good three. That's a good three. That's a good three.
What's your top three, Denzel?
Hold on, let me go because I gotta
top three.
I gotta go through.
You could tell he was born about 20 years ago.
No. It ain't that. I just ain't trying to just throw out three real quick like that because
you know what I mean?
He got some movies. Because look. I mean, them Equalizers.
Yeah, the Equalizers.
That's what Equalizers. I'm a big fan of the Equalizers.
The Equalizers was really good.
Remember the Titans?
That was a good
one. Come on now.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
All of that was good.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Hurricane.
He got game. We had that on that joint. Come on now.
Hurricane was good.
I'm looking at all these, man. Come on now. Goodness. But if I had to say, I'd probably say Remember the Titans.
Right.
Got to throw that in there. You know what I'm saying?
You can't leave out Training Day.
Of course. Training Day.
See, The Preacher's Wife, though, was something like that's when the black
American
families.
Gangster?
Oh, that was really good. Frank White.
I think I gotta go.
Frank
with that.
White.
I think I gotta go. With that. That's what I'm saying. American Gangster.
Oh, he was Frank White.
Training Day.
Yeah.
Remember the Titans. That's my three. And that's no disrespect to Malcolm X. You know,
Malcolm X though was epic. Like if you had no idea,
when
you had no idea and you watched that movie, you left the movie knowing like, okay, he was a hood, a thug.
Right.
He loved the bunnies.
Right.
He persevered. He found Malcolm. Right. I mean, he found Allah, but then he also found corruption in man.
Right.
You know, he learned that
Black Panther Party.
Yeah, he learned that man is corrupted.
He thought they was trying to be just for the freedom of the black people,
right?
But it was for that coin,
right? Even if they say it in the name of Allah, there's still corruption.
Yeah,
and once he uncovered the corruption, he had the white man and the black man trying to get him. So you can't run from that. Get your hands out my pocket.
That's what that X meant. They were trying to X him out.
Yeah,
they was trying to X Malcolm. No Malcolm X. Come on,
yo, brothers over there, hey, relax. Pop, 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 pop. That's how that happened.
I mean, but that happened in real life. That's why I say the Training Day and the Remember the Titan and the American Gangster. Even though those things happened, he's showing a version of what happened from a scope that didn't happen to everybody. Like everybody could look at Malcolm X and know that he was an activist at the time.
Right.
But
do you ever think sometimes when he at the crib, he be forgetting who he is?
No, that's what actors be saying.
They be doing so many movies.
That's what they be saying.
He be chilling sometime at the crib and he just turned it to.
That's what they said with
Frank White. Yo, wait. He just all of a sudden he be like, yo, where my money at?
That's what they said with Samuel. With
Samuel
Jackson. They said that it was perfect for him for his first role to be a crackhead because he was actually a crackhead at the
time. like just being at the crib and you chilling and you just all of a sudden read your brain.
Somebody say something that was a part of something and it triggered that.
It triggers a whole line from a movie that you did and you just in character.
You start hitting that.
Crazy. That's crazy though.
All right.
Yeah, right.
I'm putting cases on. Hey, chill. We at Walmart.
Right,
what we doing?
Yo, chill, man. He paid you the money, man.
All right, y'all, but all right. Yeah, no, I mean,
you're gonna learn today.
But look.
You try to go home?
It's gonna be. You got to put him in one of the Black Panthers. You got to throw him in. That's a immediate. You got to throw him in one of those.
You got to have him link up with my man Spike Lee one more time.
You got to have him link up with the all black Tyler Perry. Got to do one with him.
Right.
Got to do one with him. Got to drop a gem with him.
Right.
Last two.
You got to be a cop one more time,
and then he's got to be Obama.
Right. He's
got to be Obama.
Right,
he's got to be Obama.
Yeah, that
Denzel as Obama.
That'll work.
That's what I'm saying. Got to do a biopic
of Obama
growing up. In the whole, is he black? Is he not black? Whole thing dealing with that. You got to get somebody to have him do Obama. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna make a call.
You gonna make a call? I mean, I know you know all them OGs.
For my B-Day, man, Denzel do Obama.
Do Obama. Do Black Panther. No Diddy. We don't need you at no freak offs.
Take that.
Was Denzel at the freak off?
Denzel was at the freak
off.
No, New York City.
Denzel said he leaves before the devil come in. That's what he said. He said he leaves the party before the devil.
Denzel's from New York City. He was at the freak offs.
I don't know about.
I'm telling you, any celeb in 1994, 93 that was getting money that was from New York City was at P. Diddy's parties.
Yeah.
I was listening to something about, I heard Ray J saying, man, I got a lot of celebrities calling me because they trust me with what happened at the Diddy party.
Yo, you got to watch this, Joe. You know Funny Marco?
Yeah.
He had Orlando Brown and Ray J on the joint.
On the show? Oh, no. That had to be crazy with them two
this
dudes.
Man, Orlando Brown, is not on this earth.
He's an AI. They said he a clone.
He is not from this earth.
That cat is.
He started off the joint.
They messed that kid up though.
I want that boy coochie. I said, what are you talking about, dog? Started off 5 minutes in.
They messed that kid up though.
No, he was off the K2.
Yeah,
he was definitely at every freak off.
Yeah,
he was at he had the RSVP. Yeah. He had the yellow wristband. You get in for free.
Yeah. He might have CTE from having his head bang on that wall too much.
He said he was banging Bow Wow head on that wall. That's what he said.
He was banging that wall too much.
He said Bow Wow was taking that.
Yeah, that headboard.
Chad Moss.
He banging on that headboard too much, man.
Just go. Why? Okay. If you got somebody that you known in the past and they just randomly just start tweaking and start saying stuff about you that ain't true, what do you do? Because you can't go beat him up because he got CTE.
Man, you call him up and say, whatever you make, give me half.
Well, he's tweaking, so he's not giving you nothing.
Right.
So you just tweaking. And you just getting defamation of character.
Can't say.
What do you do?
You send your lawyer to send him some paperwork.
Yeah.
That's how you.
That'll shut him up.
Yeah, that'll shut him up. Sign here, man.
Send him some paperwork.
Extortion, man.
Hey, man, appreciate the GOAT, Denzel, man.
Denzel, man.
Thank you for all your work. Thank you for everything that you've done,
all the ladies
man.
used to love Denzel, and a lot of ladies still do. The older ladies, the 80s babies love Denzel, man.
It's something about it's Morris Chestnut.
Yeah.
It's Denzel.
Us dark skins. Us dark skins got some classic loves out there. Omar Epps.
Hey, look.
Omar Epps, they used to love Omar.
Hey, look. Back in the day, they said they used to make, I went to like a 80% white school. They used to make the jokes about the dark skins. Right. They turned the light off. Where's Mike?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Where's Mike? He said they used to turn the lights off at his school, and where's Mike?
Elementary school. Right, they was wilding. I don't know if it was racist or not.
Nah, that was hella racist.
But George Bush was the president, so I don't know. You know
they was hella racist at that time.
They had to be. They was calling people African booty scratchers.
Right. It was like, oh man.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But now dark skins winning, man.
And niggas turned off the lights. Said, "Yo, Mike left the room."
Yeah, every time, every day. It didn't matter which grade, kindergarten. 5th grade, and you mattered. Then I went to a hood school, and it got a little bit different.
Yeah, it was a different. Where's Mike?
Yeah. He ain't running with us.
Right.
We gotta find that dude.
Yo,
hey man, hey look. But on a serious note, I like we said, it's a celebration. It's a momentous day for greatness. You know what I'm saying. And I just want y'all to appreciate, and this is one thing that I really do mean from the bottom of my heart.
Appreciate your legends.
Appreciate your legends and allow them to smell their flowers while they're still here.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that, feel underappreciated. They feel like they're not, we had an episode talking about underappreciated greatness, but it's underappreciated from the scope of not their achievements and their accolades, but from the fact that they've given so much to so many people.
Right.
And when you do that for so long, sometimes people do develop that calloused heart that people don't understand me, or I don't have a support system.
Right.
And even though they may be great, even though they may have had millions of dollars, nothing can fill that void like God in a support system can.
Greatness.
So that's why you should be that support system for these greats, especially while they're here. Because I was just watching, this documentary about PNB Rock and how they set him up and everything like that, and it was crazy because his significant other, she felt like it was her fault because, everybody was saying, why would you drop the location and this, that, or the other, instead of everybody, being there to support her and be there for her, because she lost a great. PNB Rock was a great. He was a legend, in the East Coast and everything like that. And she didn't even have the opportunity to mourn him because everybody was, so caught up into this and that. And once he was gone, everybody, posting, man, gone too soon, this, that, or the other. But I don't remember too many people talking about PNB Rock while he was here, talking about him being a legend in his community and all of these different types of things. So appreciate your greats while they're here, what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, greatness is something that is hard to achieve. It takes consistency.
Longevity.
It takes longevity. It takes sacrifice. And I think a lot of people, they don't ever get to legendary status. They might get to great status. They might get to good status. But to be a legend, that means amongst all communities, whoever you encounter, they know, oh, that's a great. They don't even know what you did,
but they acknowledge your greatness.
Acknowledge it. So clap it up for Coach B. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. You gotta put the shades on. You gotta show them the green. Hold on now. They not Versace, but he's still seeing green. Yo. Hey, that look like Christmas colors. We might got to do something for the Christmas app.
Right, yo, man.
Yeah, I mean,
me day, B day, man.
You got any words? You got any words for the people?
Yeah, man. Greatness, man. Make sure you take a look at what you see and honor it, man. It's a lot of OGs that's at the end. Right. You know what I'm saying? I look at, we just had a couple of pastors like Earl Jones pass. We had a few other major celebrities that did it pass. So. Just make sure you understand the relativeness of the greatness that's going on around you.
Right.
And make sure you look at your family, look at your loved ones, look at like people, goats around you. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to be a celebrity to be a goat. You know what I'm saying? Just shout out all those guys who's really putting in the work, man.
Right.
Shout out to all those guys who's dedicated to helping others. You know what I'm saying? Like we said last, we in the giving season, man. It's Thanksgiving. Make sure you just, tell people that you care about them. Make sure people know that they got support. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got a lot of mental health issues now going on that need to be recognized. And sometimes somebody just need to know that you're there for them. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So just, shout out to everybody who help others, man. It's important 100%. To make sure that we lend a helping hand and we be, we love our neighbor. And we, we share positive thoughts. This world can be so negative sometimes.
Right.
That sometimes it just take you to just say, man, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the things you do, the motivation. You know what I mean? Thank you for just being there. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't understand, some of these kids just need guys to be there.
Right.
You just don't know their background.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, you think when you train a kid, you're just trying to provide a service and then that's it. The real trainers try to, know the kid, know their story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because knowing their story helps you train them. You know what I'm saying? Because you always got to figure out what's their best way of learning.
Right.
Some guys can hear it, some guys got to see it, some guys got to do it.
Right.
So you always got to figure that out. And once you figure that out, then the relationship of how you provide that information becomes way more fluid because you have learned their language. It's important to learn their students' language and to really try to get to it, man. So make sure you honor everybody that's helping you. Shout 100%. Out to everybody who just gives.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the givers that don't look to receive.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're in a giving season between Thanksgiving and Christmas. When I think of those times, I think about giving. I think about sharing, caring.
Love.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of cats that think about what they should be receiving and when they going to get theirs.
Right. That's selfish.
Don't be selfish. Be selfless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give, man. Give
back.
What
it is. So we say thank you, like we saying thank you to all the fans, all the subscribers, everybody. I gotta say thank you to my mans for giving me, a platform, giving me an opportunity and everything like that. We go always be locked in. We might have some new stuff. I know y'all like the last setup and everything like that. We might have some new stuff for them coming up soon.
We're going to always keep it popping, man, because you know how the Gritty and Wylie do, man. We're the voice of the people, man.
You already know.
Shout out to Lil Durk.
Shout out to no free Lil Durk. That man was tweaking, but you know what it is. We here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. I know some people was like, "Is it Thursday? Is it Tuesday?"
It's Tuesday, 7 p.m.
Yep.
Lock in.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
you already know
You know what time of the show it is.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna spit that knowledge.
Yes, sir.
My man. Shout out to my man, Preacher Pat.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna hold it down for you.
Yes, sir.
Once again, condolences to my man Bruce.
Yes, sir.
And his family.
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna give him a word from just, my testimony of the things that I go through every day, man.
Yes, sir.
I go to a Christian-based school, so we spend some time really trying to get these guys to open up their hearts to Jesus Christ, man, and really, really get in touch with that relationship.
Right.
We just recently kind of just had a class, and we was just talking about praying.
Right.
And we found out a lot of guys sometimes hold back their prayers in public because they're ashamed of the criticism of what people may think if they pay homage to Jesus Christ.
Right.
And I get it. We're in a trolling society.
Right.
So you never want to expose your raw emotions in public because you feel like you could be trolled or mean or whatever was going on with these kids this day. But
right.
what I suggest, man, is just to block out all that noise. When you in that moment and you want to just give honor to God, man, don't be ashamed of it, man.
Right.
Honor him. He'll listen. He's your father, your spiritual father. We got a lot of kids in the school that don't have relationships with Jesus Christ for various reasons, whereas it could be, home or the message they get from home or the inconsistencies they get from the family.
Right.
A lot of kids, do have some experiences with churches. A lot of black families stay in the church or have relationships with the church, so kids grow up in the church.
Right.
And it's always interesting to me how many kids maybe grow up in a church but become young adults and have no relationships with Jesus Christ. I try to figure out where the breakdown is, and a lot of the breakdown is a lot of the hypocrites that they see, a lot of things that they see that show them that, I can make it without Jesus, because the phonies and cronies that are in front of me show me that they may be churchy one day, but they not really churchy. So why do I have to conform to that?
Right.
And my message to that, man, is get your relationship with Jesus Christ first before you determine how you're gonna live like somebody else.
Right.
Don't use the negative lifestyle of others to pave your way of your life.
Right.
Do your research.
Right.
Having Jesus Christ in your heart changes your whole life.
Right.
You think the decisions you making are valid because you feel like those are the things you want to do. Check in with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? We all check in with somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's your wife, your significant, your brother, your cousin, your nana, you always checking in when you making decisions.
Right.
But when you really check in with Jesus,
those steps are gonna be ordered.
Those steps will be ordered, and you'll find yourself, your operation of your life will be different.
Right.
I'm not the holier than thou, but I do honor him. I pray. I have a relationship with him. He is my spiritual father. He's in my heart.
Right.
And I spread the gospel. And I believe spreading that gospel, especially us as mentors in those positions where we're around a lot of young kids in these neighborhoods that have all these hypocrites around them about how to live. I'm not no saint, but I do walk the walk. You know what I'm saying? I believe in the work. I believe in faith. I believe that you just have to do the right things.
Right.
And, I was just, having conversations with kids that are not good at being bad. And I'm like, why don't you try being good? Because being bad, you're not good at it.
Right.
You might be good at being good.
Right.
So, and the way you do that is establishing that relationship with Jesus Christ. He's your father.
Right.
You communicate with him like your father. Right. You don't always have to be in church to communicate with him. You have to have that relationship, however. You have to, I don't know every verse in the Bible.
Right.
But I understand the Bible is the blueprint to all knowledge.
The basic instructions.
So, I leave you with a message of just create that relationship, build that relationship. It's like any relationship you will have. You have to nourish it. You have to communicate.
Right.
You have to honor it.
Right.
You have to work on it. So I encourage, start there, just working on that relationship with Jesus Christ.
Right.
Make sure he's your father in spirit.
Right.
Honor him, spread his word.
Right.
And you'll see how life starts to change.
Right. Because there's a pattern when you start serving them. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a verse that's Romans 1:16, for I am unashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And that's what, all kids should, recite before they go to school, before they go out in public. I am unashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Right.
You don't got to feel fearful if you got a friend that might be trolling and things like that, because it also says that the last shall be first and the first shall be last. So if you up in a situation and you think that, oh man, me being, me spreading the gospel or me being a Christian has got me being held back, wait until that time comes, because when that time comes, it's gonna be a lot of people that's trying to, cry, Lord, Lord, and you're gonna look at him and be like, I never knew you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
When it was like, I'd see a lot of people call on Jesus in the time of need. All right. Celebrate Jesus in the time of your greatness.
Yes.
When you're doing good, honor him.
Yes.
Give to him.
Yes.
Don't just rely on him when you're doing bad.
Yes.
When you need it. When you need a helping hand.
Right.
That's when you call for him.
Right. I was gonna say it. Most, if not all, legends, GOATs, are typically saying, I give my honor to Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? They're God-fearing men. Yeah. They might not be, the most on the straight and narrow or whatever the situation, but we've all sinned and fall short of the glory of God. So we can't be judging one man's walk. We should judge their heart. And if their heart is saying that they are living for God, you know what I'm saying?
Respect that.
You got to respect that at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But that was some good word, man. We might have to have you doing it more often. You know what I'm saying?
I got something for the kids.
You know what I'm saying? Bishop B.
Bishop B.
Yes, sir. Bishop B.
B-Day, Key Day. If you know,
you know. Bishop B. You know what I'm saying? They got one of those on Jeff Teague podcast. They call him Bishop B. But he don't got the Henny. So.
Yo, man, I appreciate everything, man. Salute.
Yes,
honor
sir.
To my wife.
Yes, sir.
That's my goat.
What you got playing, man?
Man, just spending time, man. I'm not ever home. So for me,
he said the B-Day, I get to chill.
Yeah, for me, it's just about this relaxation, chill with the family. I got some family coming out for Thanksgiving that I want to see. I don't see much of my family back home.
Right.
So they coming out for Thanksgiving.
That's great, man.
So I'm just trying to lock in with family for a little bit, man. Yeah. We spend so much time chasing the bag, chasing the prize. Every once in a while, my wife remind me that I will honor you all the way to the grave.
Right.
Those outside these doors may be busy when it's time to put you in your grave. So just remember, respect and love home first.
Ooh.
Because that's where you will always be the GOAT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, wifey. Thank you, wifey, for making me feel like a king.
That's real.
I'm a king in the crib. I can't do no wrong at home.
That's real.
I just don't be there enough. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you make it back there a couple times now. You might gotta tell him, hey.
You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna make it to this one.
Right.
So I'm making it that one.
So I just know, man, this was my time. It
was
a lot of basketball going on this weekend, but I said this might be my time just to slow it down for a weekend.
And vibe out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Just rock out with the fam.
Get a couple Tysons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Get some
Tyson.
Get some gummies or something.
You know what I'm saying? Get a couple Tysons.
You know what I mean?
But
some Tyson gummy ears.
Hey, yeah.
You know what I mean? But yo, man, we love you guys.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for all the shout outs.
Sir. Happy B-Day.
B-Day.
You know what I'm saying? It is Coach B-Day.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, I'm just blessed, man. I can't lie to you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I feel good right now, man.
Sir. We love that,
I ain't trying to box or nothing, but I feel good.
Hey man,
don't
try to box. You know what I'm saying? Especially at that elder,
nah,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? You the experience age.
Yeah, man.
You know the experience. You was throwing a couple
good,
1s and 2s back in Brooklyn.
I'm good, man. I'm trying to stay healthy.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
no CTE for Coach B.
No, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the fans.
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to my man
Yes,
Don
sir.
P.
Yes,
shout
sir.
out for Q.
Yes,
you
sir.
see the 2025 tech looking crispy.
That 2025
you know what I'm saying? We got
with
the books.
books.
You know what I'm saying? We rocking it out for the B-Day.